Now, Dana, I did notice that some of the ice that was around town and even in my own driveway did start to melt, and I didn't slip around as much today.
Just a little bit. Some of our temperatures got just above that freezing mark, which can start that melting process. But it was still pretty cold across the state today.
True.
The big factor that was different today as opposed to the few days previous is the fact that it was a lot less windy across the state today, so it probably felt a good bit warmer, even though our temperatures were still on the cold side. We saw temperatures that got over the freezing mark in a couple spots along the coastline, but areas inland still only got into the upper 20s or even some lower 20s for high temperatures across the state today. Right now we're seeing mostly cloudy skies, and we're going to have a system that passes to our south during the day tomorrow that will bring in a couple of snow showers. So those snow showers will be concentrated especially along the coastline because this is a rather robust system, but the most of it is going to pass to our south and become stronger over Nova Scotia and the Canadian Maritimes. But areas along the coastline and maybe even inland a little bit will see some snow showers and snow flurries during the day Sunday. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, though areas of the mountains may see some late day sunshine. You can see here about 2 p.m. areas of the coast seeing some snow showers as that system departs. And as it starts to move away, it brings in a lot of Arctic air. So we're going to have another crash of our temperatures as we get into the day Monday. I think Monday and yesterday will have a very similar feel. It'll be sunny, but it'll be windy and very, very cold during the day. We might see a mixture of sun and clouds in the afternoon on Monday, and then some more cloud cover overnight before a partly cloudy day on Tuesday. So here's a look at some of our expected snowfall amounts. So closest to the coastline is where you would end up getting the most. I think most of us will get about a coating to maybe an inch or two. This one here has Wiscasset at 3 inches. That might be a touch high because we're not expecting too much snow there, but just a little bit during the day tomorrow. But we have a little bit of a warm up in the 7-day forecast, but a cool down, or a cold down in this case, comes in first. So after that system departs in the afternoon tomorrow, our temperatures fall once again as we get winds in from the north, and high temperatures on Monday will only be in the 20s. However, we start to increase our temperatures as we get into the middle and second half of the week, and we'll actually return to above average temperatures for the first time this month, which is pretty impressive. It does come, though, with a little bit of rain and some precipitation. This precip comes in mostly during the day on Friday, but we do have a couple of uncertainties here with the exact timing, so let's break that down. For example, the European model is a bit of a later start, a very early morning on Friday, and it's a significantly warmer system. It pulls in almost all rain because we have a lot of southerly flow. However, the GFS here disagrees a little bit. It's an earlier storm on Thursday late in the night, and it's a little bit colder, so we would have to contend with some mountain snow and a rain snow line. So right now, just keep in mind that it will be warmer as we get into the second half of the week, but we'll be watching a storm that will bring us mostly rain, but the potential for some mountain snow will start to nail more of that down at the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week. Marine forecast sees 2 to 5 feet. Gale watch in effect. That will be starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. Right now, I believe there's a small craft advisory in effect. So during the day tomorrow, especially closer to the coastline, we will have those flurries and snow showers, maybe a coating up to about 2 inches in some spots. And then temperatures really fall again as we get into the beginning of the week. A lot of sunshine during the day on Monday, but it will be cold and windy. And then Christian, temperatures do start to warm up for the end of the week. However, it does come with some rain, and it looks like some wind too. So a chance of melting the snow there. It's something we'll keep an eye on.
I'm hoping that snow finds a way to stick around through all that rain.
It is festive, isn't it?
And as a skier, I like it for that reason too.
I think the mountains will have better luck than the coastline.
Well, that's good news. Thank you,
All right.
Dana.